Hello, I'm Anne Siltala from Oulu University of Applied Sciences, Finland. Together with my colleague Anne Poutiainen, we introduce here the KiVAKO project, which is a higher education development project funded by the Ministry of Education and Culture. The name KiVAKO stands for Kielivarannon vahvistaminen korkeakouluissa, which in English translates as strengthening the language reserve at higher education institutions. The title of our presentation, Ubiquitous Language Learning in Higher Education in Finland, refers to the aim of the KiVAKO project, which is to ensure that all Finnish higher education students have equal opportunities to acquire versatile language skills despite the geographical location or the economic situation of the higher education institution. To achieve this goal, the KiVAKO project adopts a digipedagogical approach in creating versatile language offerings digitally accessible to all students of higher education. This collaboration in the KiVAKO project contributes to the rise of the National Cooperation Network for Developing Language Pedagogy when the actual project has terminated. Studying other foreign languages than English has diminished in all educational levels in Finland, thus reducing the national language reserve. Even though English has a strong position as a world language, proficiency in English alone is insufficient in today's working life, which requires both multicultural and multilingual competence. In addition, regional inequality has increased since not all higher education institutions can afford to provide versatile language offerings. Professor Riitta Pyykkö produced a comprehensive report on the current state and development needs of language learning in Finland. In her report, she proposes an array of measures that should be taken to develop Finnish people's language skills so that they would meet the future needs. This report had a strong impact on the creation of the KiVAKO project, which is funded by the Ministry of Education and Culture. To conquer the aforementioned challenges, the KiVAKO project's main objective is to build study paths in less commonly studied languages by combining and developing the existing digital language offerings and by creating completely new ones. This development work is implemented both nationally and regionally in cooperation with 25 universities and universities of applied sciences by adopting a digipedagogical approach. Digitalization in language learning generates novel ways to learn languages and decreases regional limitations. In this quotation, Professor Riitta Pyykkö captures the essence and core of the current situation related to language learning in Finland. Finland must have a diverse language reserve to be able to succeed in the global world. We should identify what kind of language skills people in Finland have and ensure that people have possibilities to develop their skills throughout their lives. Language skills are a key to different cultures and mutual understanding.
Hi everyone, my name is Anne Poutiainen and I work as a senior lecturer at the Oulu University of Applied Sciences in Finland. I must say that it's been a pleasure working in this fruitful and interesting project. KiVAKO project. Okay, so in the KiVAKO project, our aim is to create a national cooperation network that will contribute to increasing the national language reserve and develop digital pedagogy in the long run. The concrete manifestation of this network will be a diverse offering of virtual foreign language courses utilizing the latest digipedagogical tools. Students will have a wide range of study paths from which they can flexibly choose both language and communication studies, not only according to their own study program requirements, but also courses of their own interest. The available courses also include language courses, which have a field-specific professional focus. All the courses comply with the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages, which is an international standard for describing language proficiency levels in understanding, speaking, and writing. CFR describes language ability on a 6-point scale from A1 for beginners up to C2 for the advanced level. This makes it easy for anyone involved in language teaching and testing, such as teachers or students, to see the level of different qualifications. The learning paths created in the KiVAKO project also make use of the language reserve and cultural competence of students with a foreign background. Tandem, also known as Each One Teach One, is a method where two students teach each other native or native-like language in informal sessions, acting both in the roles of a teacher and a student. Multilingual tandem peer learning can be utilized from beginner to advanced levels. The Unitandem application, again, is being developed in the KiVAKO project, thus providing higher education students from different language backgrounds with an opportunity to learn each other's languages, and this time online. The idea behind this is that by integrating foreign students into language and communication studies, and by developing multilingual learning, it is possible to enrich and diversify language learning and cultural studies.
With 25 higher education institutions participating, the KiVAKO project involves 11 languages: Spanish, French, German, Russian, Italian, Japanese, Chinese, Korean, Portuguese, Estonian, and Sign Language. In this large-scale project, 86 teachers have created as many as 50 courses. All the study paths start at the elementary level A1.
Digipedagogical models enable flexible solutions for the needs of different types of language learners. Some learners study independently at a fast pace, while others require more guidance. For some learners, accessibility criteria or alternative study options are significant factors. These varying needs are catered for in the development of KiVAKO language offerings. One of the main objectives of the KiVAKO project is to produce tools for self-assessment and for the recognition and accreditation of previous learning. All study modules are built in the Moodle platform of DigiCampus project by using Creative Commons license. Thus, it's available for everyone to use for non-profit purposes after the project termination. DigiCampus is the joint learning platform of Finnish higher education institutions funded by the Ministry of Education and Culture and coordinated by the University of Eastern Finland. The KiVAKO project offers digipedagogical training and mentoring for the teachers involved in developing the language offerings. At the same time, the teachers learn to utilize technologies such as H5P and Zoom that support language learning in new digital environments. One of the digipedagogical models is the National Language and Culture Network for Students. This is enabled by the Unitandem application that provides higher education students in Finland with a chance to learn languages and cultures through tandem learning. A national system for cross-institutional studies in higher education institutions is being developed. This system allows students enhanced individual freedom of choice in selecting their studies cross-institutionally. In future also the studies created in the KiVAKO project will be available for all students of higher education institutions via this system.
KiVAKO's main goal, and perhaps the most important goal of all, is to create a so-called rotation model, a national open access online study paths in foreign languages for Finnish higher education. The ambitious goal is to come up with a cooperation network of the 25 participating KiVAKO universities and universities of applied sciences with the aim of providing a permanent and expanding online offering of language studies.
So the idea here is that according to the rotation model, each higher education institution offers a certain number of courses to the entire network thus obtaining online studies by providing its own higher education students with an access to the entire common online offering. We are creating a reciprocal implementation model in which money does not move at all, but instead, by offering courses for the network, open access for all other online courses is guaranteed. Creating a common rotation model can be challenging, but the experiences and student feedback gained from the pilot courses definitely encourage us to continue. There is a demand for studies. The 23 pilot courses offered in autumn 2019 and spring 2020 collected about 1,700 registrations, while about 700 study places were available. At its best, there were well over 200 applicants for one single course. It goes without saying, and since if is not an option in this case, cooperation will be in full swing after the project termination by August 2021. This type of collaborative effort will be unique both in nature and scope. It is national. It is genuinely cross-border cooperation between universities and universities of applied sciences, and it is based on the principle of reciprocity.
Thank you very much for listening our presentation. In case you have any further questions or any suggestions for possible cooperation in the future, feel free to contact us anytime you like. Bye now.